Hi, Deb.
Hi, Bill.
How are you?
I'm great.
Good.
Bill and I are here today on behalf of the Jackson Fire Department Committee. We've been charged to take a look at this building to see, why do we need a new fire station? Why do we need a new fire station, Bill?
This building's 75 years old or more, and it's been added to, remodeled, renovated, fixed, repaired, or other over 75 years many times. And it's worn out its safety, it's worn out its space, it's worn out its usefulness in order for us to work in a safe environment and provide adequate training and facilities for the town for what we have to do here.
So we see these stairs. Where do these stairs
These
go?
stairs go upstairs to our meeting room, training room area that unfortunately we don't use much because of the ADA now. It's non-handicap accessible, so we have to be careful about this is a public building and it needs to have access, and we recommend.
So if you have folks that are here that can't access the upstairs because they can't do stairs, where do you meet?
Well, right here, this space right here is, now that's the chief's office. Matter of fact,
Hi, Jay.
Chief Henry is sitting right there. He and Kevin Bennett, our building inspector, have the same problem, is access. And the building inspector has to be very accessible, and he's on the second floor, so all adds to it, you know.
So your ADA compliant meetings happen essentially in this area.
Pretty much everything we do happens up right here.
So you back this truck out. This is engine 4?
This is engine 4.
All right.
Yeah, this is our water truck.
Yep.
But the problem we have is, because of DOT requirements and everything that we do, the replacement can't fit in this bay, can't fit in the station.
So something is going to need to happen in order
Something's
to
gonna
replace
happen.
this truck.
This is I'm going to call this, for lack of better, this is our gear room number 1, okay?
So
This
you
is
get ready for
fireman's gear.
fires when a fire call
When
comes
I come
out.
through the door, I'm going to take my shoes off, I'm going to jump in my bunk pants, put my coat on, grab my helmet, and go to a truck.
And there's likely
Now,
going to be 10 other people
here's the
working.
problem. I'm putting my gear on, and you've got a bunker right next to me. You got to get by me. Or if you're already in, you got to get back by me to get out to a truck. So, as you can see, it's a little
tight.
And we
It's
have
a little
people gearing up, and 2 people are in this truck ready to pull it outside. You can understand what I'm saying.
It's a little
We got to
tight.
watch it.
So this is our second bay area.
Yep,
This is
and I might
engine
add,
7.
this was an addition quite a number of years ago to the original building.
Okay.
The original building housed the fire station, fire department, and the highway garage.
Okay.
And
Great.
here's-
And so down in this area, this is your sanitation
Yep, this is our
area?
newest piece of equipment, 5 years old, all-wheel drive. This is our frontline truck. This is the first truck out on town fires.
Okay.
And you're probably wondering, well, watch your heads here.
Thank you.
We have a lot of battery-powered equipment on these trucks and air brakes. And if you don't pressurize and charge the air brakes, and they purge down by DOT requirements, when they're sitting idle after 24 hours, this truck, the brakes are totally locked up if there's not a minimum of 60 pounds of air pressure built.
So what
So
you're
it
saying
takes-
is recharging these trucks and this charging situation is essential to
That cord
responding.
right there is not plugged in, and it's 24 hours from now. This truck is going to set idling for 2 minutes before we can even move out of the station. And if the cord's not plugged in, portable radios go dead, flashlights, all that sort of stuff.
This area.
Please don't laugh, but this is our clean room. We are required by NFPA, insurance, everything, to have a sanitized clean room that's totally secured, sealed, and like a meat room that's what it has to be. And this is where, when we come back from a fire call, our SCBA, self-contained breathing apparatus, has to come back out. They have to clean it, check it, make sure that it's all in good function, sanitize it, put it back in service in the truck.
So this is a sanitation area.
This is our clean room sanitation area.
All right.
Yep. And watch yourself here. That's not doesn't meet the electrical code too, but that's okay. All right, we're back over here now. We're back to engine 6. This truck is probably, let's see, right now this is 15 or 16 years old. So it's a 25-year replacement plan. So another 10 years, this truck needs to be replaced, and its replacement wouldn't fit in this state. this hose, I can fit back here, but that hose needs to go in this hose bed up here, up on top. I can't do that. It takes 2 to 3 people to get that unrolled and up. We have to pull this truck outside, whether it's February in a snowstorm or August in a rain, doesn't matter. And when I want to check the oil levels in the trucks, this cab and this cab, I can't tip these cabs inside this building without moving the truck outside just to check the
So
oil.
these unhook
Yeah,
here and then
I'll
you
show
throw
real
this
quick.
forward.
Real quick, I'll do that real quick.
All right.
Okay?
On this side too?
Yep.
Okay.
All right.
Got it.
And this is where, see what I'm saying? Now, see where I'm standing?
That's it.
If I let go and this thing keeps going, I'm gonna get hit, and
Right.
it's gonna hit the glass. I can't check the oil without this being fully forward.
Okay.
That one, I can't even get to where I was on this. So it's again, space and requirements.
Terrific. So over here, Bill, we have the utility truck.
Yep.
The final truck that's in this bay.
Yep.
And this truck also has to be charged, correct?
It has to be charged, and that's in the back.
All right.
It's not air, it's a smaller truck, so it's hydraulic brakes.
Yep.
Today, standard at the GVW requirements for DOT, this replacement down the road for this would have to be air brakes, and we need the second connection for air.
All right.
And watch yourself here, this is
And then
an electrical
when
issue.
we, what happens? What's going on
Okay,
in
well,
here?
this is our mechanical room, and
Okay. So
has-
this is
Oh,
your
this is all dark.
this is your mechanical area. Okay.
And you see the electrical, all the electrical stuff in there, 2 different boxes, different areas. We've got cables over here that we've had to play with trying to fix some things. This is a really tough area.
needs a little help.
It needs a tremendous amount of help.
All right.
That compressor right there is supposed to be in a vented in, vented out room, sealed, because that runs, if we drain the tanks on this truck, filling air tanks, that's the inboard compressor. Filter system, that's the tanks I'm talking about filling. And in this truck, there's a built-in 6 large tanks. That goes down 32 bottles. And this was the
Step
original,
up.
well, this wasn't the original, this was the new highway station when they moved out here. Watch your step. And the same problem, doors just don't, it doesn't
So
work.
and this area here is used as a hose,
Backup hose.
backup hose storage
much.
area.
A little bit odds and ends,
Yeah.
tools, different things. We're working out here. Normally, the chief's truck, which is outside,
Yep.
would be parked in this bay.
Yep.
This is our forestry side of the
Yeah.
department.
And then you have another sanitation area over here.
Yep, that's our laundry.
Okay.
And again, that's supposed to be in a clean area.
Right.
Every time we wear that gear in any kind of smoke atmosphere,
It's gotta
chimney
be
fire, it's
sanitized.
gotta be washed and dried. We don't even have it dried.
Right.
And
And then
this is our temporary air compressor because the
Okay.
other one.
I'm gonna let you lead me through
Okay.
this area here, Bill.
Please think that I'm a doorway, a sealed door, because this is our hazardous material storage area. Supposed to be totally secure from anything out here. It's impossible because it's so small and we got so much stuff that we have to have accessible to. We can't put a door to swing in, and we sure can't put a door to swing out. Watch your head. There's a lot of obstacles here. That's another issue that code we're horrified.
All right. So we're gonna go outside
Yep.
to the front.
You can see the building. The original building came down with a flat roof. There are 3 different roof lines out here. He's totally blind to any vehicle coming in this entry or coming out. If we're going into fire calls, we got trucks coming. He could be going out in a snowstorm,
So this is
and he's
actually
totally
road
blind.
here.
Snow comes off this roof, we can't pull a vehicle out till a vehicle like that gets snow. It's worse, because those vehicles are not critical vehicles to a regular house call fire. These vehicles are, and pardon our funkin' people display of E911.
Such a good pump support.
Frank, our snow situation is more critical here. If I have a snowstorm, we have a snowstorm, and it's during the storm, and we get snow about up to there, and the roof comes piling it on, you cannot put this, somebody's got to get out here with a shovel, or get one of the highway tractors
So
down here
it's critical.
before we can even get out of the station to respond.
So it's critical to be able to pull the trucks out.
Yep.
You got to get the snow out of the way.
And that the need is not going to go away, whether the towns want to vote it up or down. If they vote it up, it's a lot of work. If they vote it down, it's a lot of time, and the need's there. And what can I say?
Well, we want to thank you today, and this video is for informational purposes only. If you have any more questions about this project, you can go to the town hall. You can go to jacksonvillage.org. Is that it, Frank?
JacksonNewHampshire.org.
Thank you.
Well,
Jackson, yeah, we're going to have to edit that
And
out.
the Jackson Fire Station Feasibility Study Committee that's been appointed by the selectmen is all available, I'm sure, at any time to answer any questions. The chief is here 40, 50 hours a week probably, if
Thanks,
not
Jag.
more. And he's available for anybody that has questions, and we welcome people. We're having an open house on November 6th.
We're having an open house on November 6th.
And Saturday afternoon, I think it's 2 to 5.
2 to 5.
We're encouraging every resident of the town of Jackson come down. We'll try to have some munchies, and we'll be giving tours, information. We'll have some preliminary design stuff for the new proposal, the buildings, and a
Thanks,
lot of
Bill.
information. Thank you very much.
Thanks.